Today is July 22nd and the text reads, no one has a gun to your head. All right, nobody is doing that. Now, I haven't read it further, but I do have this assumption that a lot of times we go do something that we used to love, we don't love it anymore, and then we start complaining. All right, we start hating the fact that we have to do something where we actually used to love it, but now we have become a person who's doing favors on other people. This is my assumption. Let's go read it. Nothing is noble if it is done unwillingly or under compulsion. Every noble deed is voluntarily. Okay. If we have to do something from our heart, from the core, with love. See, love cannot be forced. You cannot go marry someone you don't like and then you are expected to love her. The statement that is so absurd is the same statement that comes in art as well. If you're not enjoying it, if you're not liking it, if you're not voluntarily choosing it, it is going to become a problem. Now let's read further. You don't have to do the right thing. You always have an option to be selfish, rude, or short-sighted, pedantic, I don't know what the meaning to that is, evil or stupid. In fact, sometimes there are incentives to break bad. Certainly not every criminal gets caught. But how does the line of thinking usually work out for people? See, if I have to just go bad and I don't want to do something good in life, okay, then if you think about it, there are people who are actually doing that. Nobody is asking you to tell the truth. Nobody is asking you to be a good person, and nobody can actually make you a good person without your capacity. This is what Stoicism is saying. We will turn it into artistry and the thought about artistry in a minute. But how do those people usually end up? That is the question. Now, let me read further. You don't have to do the right thing, just as you do not have to do your duty. You get to, you want to. The thing is, with art specifically, now I'll just keep it away. All right. A lot of time, art is given to us as something that is a gift. Maybe if you are able to earn from it, then amazing, congratulations. If you are able to practice it, then also it is amazing, congratulations. And if you are even getting into knowing it right now, then again, congratulations. The thing is, with all this, with the art that we are going to make, with the art that we actually get to make, with that, there is a thing that comes, which is a little about hard work, and it is actually called practice. Now, when we are practicing, have you ever seen that sports person who came really tired from job, or you really came from your job, which is basically to create art? You come home, basically thrash your back, throw yourself onto the sofa, if you have that luxury, and then whenever anybody is trying to talk to you, okay, maybe it doesn't, you don't want to enjoy that conversation. What do we tell that person? I have worked so hard and I've done this and that and I do this much. Can I at least get a little amount of peace? The thing is, we are actually showing that person that we have done so much. The question is, who asked you to? And this is actually very important to understand for people like me and the other people who think that they are doing stuff for their family. A lot of times, parents reach out and they say, we created this for that and I sacrificed all my dreams for this thing that you wanted, and I wanted to buy a house and I wanted to buy a life. And then usually the kids, all right, they find themselves asking this question, but I didn't tell you to do that. You have to think about it. We think that we have these things to conquer and accept and achieve, and then we make our own goals, right? And then when we have to practice, when the going gets tough, we actually start hating the process, which we shouldn't in the first place. And then we have to get it out on somebody, right? Then who will you get it out onto? You find your family, you find your friends, you maybe just get angry, shout at them. And that is where you release your anger. But the thing is, any noble act, anything that you really want to do in life, any art you want to create, any artwork you want to create, that will not happen. I will have to do this. It is, I get to do this. I enjoy to do this. I love to do this. So, after all this thought, what is the practice? The practice is pretty simple. The practice is that you write that statement, all right? I have to make this sheet, maybe on Google, which I hate because it is an Excel sheet. I'm not an Excel person, but my company demands it to be done like this. and cut that word, I have to strike it, and write I get to. Now think about the benefits that is going to do to you. One, obviously you are doing your own work, that is character. The second is you are going to earn money from it. The third is you are going to practice a virtue of patience for your art, which is actually kind of, paying you the rent for the gift or the talent that you are given. I just want you to leave with that thought, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.